Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on the way now. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure...
Chance! That's put paid to the danger. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all.
And Messi! It's a loose ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Valde has it in a wide position.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And it's Serginho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has been cleared. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Familiar feet. Ribery! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. That's a cute ball. Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's looking to catch him up. He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. He's free, he has got space. He's having a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's following up! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. He's gone direct here. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Neymar. Just the keeper in his way. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He has found the way through. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Oh, just the keeper now. Can he finish? And he's found the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
So no flag here. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Dispatched clinically. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
And the shot! And he has his goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Could be danger here. Not the most accurate pass. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a hit! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Serginho. Ribery has a look and plays it forward. And the finish! Oh, it's gone in! And again they hit the front. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar chasing after it. Serginho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Camavinga. He's not got that quite right. Bellingham. Matheus Cunha. McAllister is... And a chance! Lacking in accuracy. Koundé cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, super ball! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Neymar. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar is herring after that one. Serginho. Looking for the run. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga plays a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shoots! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Fernandez. Aimed beyond the defence. That's where it came from. That's the keeper's ball.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Spread neatly. Mbappe! It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Done delicately. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ferran Torres has it in a wide position. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga. And he's quick to return it. He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kante spots it and intercepts. Serginho threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Now he's right. Big chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
McAllister absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 14, Messi, serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Neymar. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's lost his man here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tries to pass it through. 2 minutes to be added on. That's a little off target. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Now it's Saka. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Well, that has not gone well. Quality ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Saka. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Saka stood his ground strongly. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an imaginative pass. And they've got rid. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And here's Messi. He's got away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Camavinga in with the challenge. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Matheus Cunha is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's there to get it away. Cunha providing an outlet on that flank. He's in a great position here. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There will be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thinks about the shot. Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he is going into that little black book. Serginho. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get rid. And this is Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a throw. Akanji. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe, Messi, can he finish? It's hit the upright. Well, that is remarkable.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh no, this does not look good. Serginho, he's going for goal. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's found a way. There's the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Balde gets over and intercepts. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. Oyarzabal. Crosses it in. Tries a shot! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So could they be onto something here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. McAllister. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Jimenez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's well spotted. That has been slung wide. And that has left him in a heap. McAllister.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot a goal! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Arsenal are down to 10 men. And that is the end of the first half.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona undoubtedly the happier side at the break. Up by 2, but it must be said, even that looks Shoots! And there's a goal! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So now the difference is 3. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Camavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now the breakaway. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Oyarzabal. Caicedo. Camavinga. Serginho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance! And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Oh, I think there's been a greater...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Decent chance! It's in! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Oh, he's been... And Messi! It's a goal! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolute...
Goes for goal! It's a loose ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a promising position. Back when it goes. Serginho, Matheus Cunha, and he shoots! Great effort, but no way through.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
It's their
18
second corner of the game.
será sustituido por el dorsal 20.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ferran Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Getting up there! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Messi. And this is Kane. Oh, he's burst through. Balde can clear it away. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in. He's had a shot! And a neat finish. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Chance! It's anyone, and again! And that's a sharp finish! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Serginho. Camavinga. Goes for a shot! Corner number 4 coming up here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. Camavinga. Caicedo. Looking for options for movement. Ferran Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No way through, so back it comes. And the finish!
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Looking to play him in. Cross to the back post. Oh, good climb! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Barcelona are having a ball here. And he's quick to return it. Camavinga. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's that. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to... Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Spence. Well, the ball's gone astray. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's McAllister. McAllister! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
McAllister clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Yamal. That's gone for a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Reinders. That is good strength. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Trossard receives it in a wide position. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely intercepted. Balde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Messi. Yamal in acres of space out wide. McAllister. Fernandez. Camavinga.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Reinders. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's found a way past. He has found a way through. Oh, this is a great position. He's found some... Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And we have liftoff. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. McAllister really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's in a great position here. Yamal takes a shot! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that is going out for a goal kick.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's... And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Searching pass he's played there. Spence gets into a good position.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Reinders going forward. Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. That is a great pick out. Real chance! Oh, good finish. Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tacho cuts it out. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the pass is intercepted. He is through here! And the finish! Well, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. Great chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit...
Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought...
Shoots! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fernandez gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Spence. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Spence. McAllister cuts out the pass. Threads one in. Serginho, and a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's picked it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's found the way through. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Played out to the left flank. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Messi. And it's Spence. Szoboszlai. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Fernandez. takes the shot! Fernandez has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Chance for a shot! Perilously close. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now this could be a chance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matheus Cunha. And it's Kimmich. Can he get it through? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nunez is onto this. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, well measured. Matheus Cunha, he has found the way through. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Haaland. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. So we're still where we started right now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Darwin. Haaland! Oh, just Haaland! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
McAllister is the team's great visionary. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. Not the most convincing of passes. He's having a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. And back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No, again there's no way through. 30 minutes gone. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, just a keeper now. And a chance! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
El dorsal 8.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intent.
Oh no, what has happened here? Looking to play him in. Oh, good take in a good area. And a header! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, some tackle that. Now that looks a decent ball. McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Camavinga. Balde makes the interception.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's McAllister. He's going for goal! Fabulous from McAllister. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So could they be onto something here? He might, and he shoots! And that's in! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. The lightness, and that is all they have time for. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we get things going again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Mbappe. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Barcelona looking to get level. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
It's turning into... He's in one-on-one. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Alexander-Arnold is standing over this one. He's having a pop! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Camavinga probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Bellingham. Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? He's a sharp little ball here. Fernandez ventures forward. Ferran Torres. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Lampard gathers from the goal kick. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ronaldo looking to receive it in space, and it's made its way to him. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
It's a good foot in there. Thauvin.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries to play it through. McAllister. Kimmich cuts it out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lampard might just make this. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ferran Torres gets into a good position. Big chance! Deftly away.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking for a runner. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And reclaimed it in a trice.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Ferran Torres. Kimmich gets it away. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything.
Oh, what has happened here? What's going wide left? Looking for options for movement.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
This looks promising. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.